prices for 6 packs of donuts. They did not have the special retro box, so we got it in a 50 Timbits pack, which he figured would be better than individual bags. So those wax bags are super noisy. So let's just thank my boyfriend for protecting our ears today. So for I think it's for an anniversary. I should be better researched than this. This is my tea, of course, to have between donuts. They have come out with 4 flavors of donuts that they used to have at some point, like I guess when they first opened. And I know that at least one of them is like beloved and people were super excited that it was coming. So I got a 6-pack. Don't mind those 2 double chocolate dip over there. That would be my boyfriend's picking them up at the store tax. So the 4 flavors are a cinnamon sugar twist, a blueberry fritter, oh my gosh, my stomach's rumbling, a duchy, which I think again is similar to a fritter, but it's just like raisins in it, and then I believe this is the beloved walnut crunch, which I didn't realize was a chocolate cake glazed donut, so now I'm excited about that. I'll move this aside. So, as you may know, I am a big Tim Hortons donut fan. I have never had any of these before. I do prefer a cake donut over a yeast donut. So all of these are yeast, but if I'm going to have yeast, made donut, I would prefer it to be a fritter. So the blueberry fritter, very exciting to me. It's getting a little bit excited. And then, of course, so we're going to save this one for last, since the hype is biggest on this. I like raisins. I'm not mad at raisins. I don't necessarily know that I want flavor is like sweet in a weird way. It's like they used artificial flavoring, but the artificial flavoring tried super hard to be like a natural blueberry flavor. It's like straddling the line weirdly. I mean, I'm not a food critic, but I still think I would say second, third, fourth. But like, I don't know if I could eat that whole thing. And like, I'm a volume eater. I can eat a lot of food. And I'm almost never the person that says, oh, that's too rich. Or that's too sweet. It's just the flavor they're trying for. I don't know if it hits the mark. Okay, walnut crunch. This is the one people are all excited for. Look at that glaze. That is exciting. Okay, let's cleanse our palate. These are hugely messy. Okay, walnut crunch. Well, that's delicious. Like, delicious. I don't know the last time they had these. I know every time I see a post from Tim Hortons on Facebook, half the comments are like, bring back the walnut crunch. Sorry, I have a cough still. My throat like crackles and wheezes. I apologize, this is a bit of a mess. Don't bother. If you like raisins, if you like a touchy, you'll like that. Weird. Try it if you like blueberry and see if, you know what I'm saying, that it's like trying to be blueberry, but it's sweet and artificial, but real. And I love, they do a blueberry cruller. That's the same as their like sour cream cruller. And I like that one, and that one tastes like super artificial. That one's different. Like I said, it's trying to be real, but I don't think it is. Worth going out and buying. It is basically just a chocolate glazed donut, but in loaf form. So like denser, more to bite, and then there are little pieces of walnuts throughout it, so you get that nut crunch. Oh my gosh, I get what everyone was hyped about. Okay, that's it for me today. I know this was a short one, but I hope you enjoyed. If there are any other new releases of different foods you would like me to try, with the caveat that they would have to be available in Canada, and I have very few resources when it comes to like takeout, but if you recommend it, I'll see if I can get it. Tell me if you've tried these and which one is your favorite, or what is your favorite donut in general. Thank you so much for sticking with me